I am just finishing up at the office here, and it's late in the hour. As you can see in my background, still wrapping up, still finishing up. You can see that I have my cardiology heart models that I use to um, share information and knowledge about the heart with my patients. When you come to my office, you learn. I teach you. I teach you about your heart. I teach you everything you need to know about your heart health. You know, it's another model that I use. You can see I'm still wrapping things up at the office here. It's been a great day. It's been a busy day. So a lot of patients, many different cases. But I wanted to come and jump on this live very quickly. Are you guys drinking your water? It's hot out there. Drink your water. Keep your heart happy. Drink your water. That's how you keep your energy up, especially with the heat. It's easy to get dehydrated. So keep drinking your water as you go. That's what I do. That's why I'm even after a long day of work, I still have a lot of energy. I can tell you that I can keep going. In fact, I do have just got a call at the hospital. I'm at the office now. I'll probably stop by the hospital after I'm done here on this live. But I wanted to jump on this live with you guys, just to connect, see how you guys doing. It's Dr. Brandy. Dr. Brandy, hey, how are you? Thanks for jumping in. How are you guys doing? It's awesome. Awesome. I just want to jump in and give you guys an update on what I've been up to. You know, it's been a great summer so far. Been doing some great and exciting things. So just want to jump in so I can give you guys some updates. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Hey, Dr. Brandy says it's hot in Alabama. Drinking a lot of water. Drinking water is key. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. One of the things that I wanted to jump in on this live to give you guys a quick update on what I've been up to, and I wanted to really get a chance to reintroduce myself. I've been up to a lot of things, and one of the things that I'm most excited about is really to reintroduce myself to you guys. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, and those of you who are joining me who are familiar with me, who know me well, I'm Dr. Sunil Corielis. I'm your board certified cardiologist. I'm the CEO of Corielis Cardiology. I help high performing physicians not to retire broke. I help them with strategic tools to empower them to build their wealth and ultimately their legacy. So I'm jumping on this to tell you that I have really, over the past several months, been focused on really the path forward, the gifts that God has put in my heart to really step out and help physicians. It is a misconception out there that physicians, earn a lot of money and are well off. It is a misconception. It's a big misconception. And I can tell you, as a physician, if we are not intentional about wealth building, if we're not seeking information and knowledge in order to be able to really build wealth for ourselves and our family, we will retire broke. And for me, I did not go up in Haiti and took to the States the opportunity to be in here with the gifts and knowledge and all the learning that I've gone through, only to struggle and retire broke. So that's why I'm taking it personal. I'm taking it into my own hands. And I can tell you, taking it into my own hands means that I am seeking information and knowledge. I'm getting around people who have the information about wealth building, information about how to really be able to be a physician, entrepreneur who has the knowledge and information that I can come in turn and share with you or the physicians so that you can be knowledgeable. And first thing I can tell you, I'm just coming out of mastermind in Cancun. This was a great experience for me where I've had a chance to spend some great times really learning under my coach. I have a coach, guys. I have a coach, a master coach that I'm very great and fortunate to share, to be able to tell you that I am joining the coach Nehemiah Davis. And I've joined the team, Inner Circle, working with Nehemiah Davis. That's an investment in my own personal development, because a lot of times we as physicians, yes, we have the knowledge in medicine. We have all the tools to practice medicine. But one thing about medicine is that a lot of physicians are getting really burnt out. Physicians are getting burnt out. Physicians are getting really tired of the paperwork, the paper trails. I can tell you, as a practicing physician who has been in practice for the past 2 decades, I've practiced in different settings. I've practiced as an employed physician. I've practiced as an academician. I've practiced as a private practice owner. And I can tell you, in every sectors, every step along the way, it does not get any better. It is not better. Now it's not the greatest time to be practicing medicine with all the bureaucracies, all the red tapes, and everything that we have to go through. A lot of times, we as physicians finding ourselves having worked all the hours that we work, and our bank account does not reflect the amount of work that we're putting in. It is really a big stressor on physicians. It is a big stressor. And as a cardiologist, I can tell you, stress is the number one contributor to heart disease and heart failure. So we have physicians who have put in all those long hours, who have really worked hard to build a career, and yet are being subjected to the stress of having to make ends meet, working for a hospital, and being subjected to seeing patients, spending minimal time with the patients, not being able to feel like you're giving value to the patients. And in that setting, it's easy to get burnt out. And a lot of physicians are burning out. You guys are burnt out. And I can understand why, and I see why. And so I think the main focus is you have to be able to go back to why you went into the medicine to start out with. You went into medicine because you want to help people. You wanted to serve people. You want to make a better life for those in need, those who are suffering. But when you are stressed, when you are trying to make ends meet, your bank account is really not reflecting the amount of work you're putting in. These stressors are not helping you to be truly authentic, to be yourself. And when you are not being yourself, you cannot give what you don't have. You cannot give that full, energetic self to the patient-doctor relationship. And no wonder you are getting burned out. So a lot of physicians are being burnt out. So I uh, I know that, and so I can tell you that I am at this point very excited. I'm very excited that I am investing in me. I have invested being part of this mastermind with Coach uh, Nehemiah Davis is the best investment that I have made in my professional career. I can tell you the knowledge that I have acquired during this past week that I've been in Cancun. Um, I've learned more about the business, how to really sustain business, the different aspect of being successful in business than I've learned throughout my whole career as a practicing physician. So you have to, as a physician, have to really start thinking, are you going to take your path, your journey in your own hands, or is it going to be dictated for you? You have to decide. I have decided, and I'm excited to tell you that I'm here with the knowledge, empowered with the knowledge and the information to empower you, to share with you, to help you along that journey. As Dr. Uh, uh, all my super friends, doctors on the line, and applauding and really, really, I feel you. I hear you. And I'm there. I'm there. I'm here to tell you it does not have to be the case. You have to be intentional. You have to be proactive. You cannot let the status quo and continue to let the system that is broken, that is not working, continue to dictate your path. I have made that decision. I think you should. You are to be able to be taking charge of your own destiny. And one of the things that is absolutely important is to invest in your own personal development. You have to learn. If you don't, they did teach it to us in medicine, in our medical school training, even in um, our practice when we take a job as physician. They don't teach us the business of medicine as it should. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna learn it like I've learned it over this past week in Cancun. It was a great trip. I can tell you, you know, I have grown to really see a different side of what a medical career can be. Imagine you get to take trips and travel at will, different part of the world, and be able to see different side of the world while you are practicing medicine. Some of us are bound to our practice. It's hard to take a trip. It's hard to do what we like to do. It's like to, it's hard to be able to really follow our life dreams. Some of us love to travel, love to do different things outside of medicine. Some of us don't even know what's that anymore because you are pretty much enslaved to the job. You are dictated when you are to take off, when you're not to take off. That's that's no freedom. That's no profession. I can imagine that going forward. So I have made the decision, and I think you should too. You should start thinking about what is it that I want? What do I want for my career? And they want us to be complacent. We're gonna be complacent. Just be in the job. We can't. Um, You can't. You have a family. You have a destiny. You have your life. You got to think about your legacy. What is your legacy going to be? Nobody is going to determine that for you but you. So you physicians are to make that decision, make that call, like I have. And I can tell you on the other side, it's exciting. I am excited. I am truly grateful of really being part of this great group of physicians, of entrepreneurs uh, from many different areas, really having great authentic connections with people who know business, people who know the trenches of what to do, how to put systems together, how to develop systems, efficiency, throughput. That's talking about building wealth and legacy is what we are lacking, and we are to get into the know as physicians. So so I'm truly excited about that. Truly grateful for that, and I can tell you it's not gonna happen until you make that intentional decision. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Again, very excited about that. I, as a cardiologist, wanted to. Will be remiss if I were not to talk about Kevin Samuels, as we learned that the the findings support that hypertension is really the cause of Kevin Samuels' death. He died of hypertension. We do know that, if all there were reports of use of sexually enhancing drug, the blue pill was also reported in use around the time of the Kevin Samuels passing. But one thing that I want to point out is that, guys, again, if something is broken, don't try to fix it. Just like I said, I realize the medical practice as it is for physician is broken. The system is broken. The system is not in our favor. The system is not the way that it all structured is not in physicians' favor. We are working hard, long hours, and we're getting paid a penny to the dollar. We find our bank account, not reflecting the amount of work that we're putting in. We've been, our schedule is loaded with patients, and we're spending very little time with patients, not able to connect and bring value that as we want to our patients, because we are pressured to see so many patients in a day. And so the system is broken. And here, in the case of Kevin Samuels, we're talking about a system where you, as an individual, know that, you have high blood pressure. We know high blood pressure is a silent killer. Or you may not know that you have high blood pressure. Maybe you're not aware of it. But one thing that we know is that we got to get checkups. We got to get checkups, especially if you're at advanced age. I can tell you, I get my blood pressure checked on a regular basis. My blood pressure, I check every day, if not every other day. Okay? I don't have a problem with high blood pressure. So that's why I said every other day. But if you have high blood pressure, you should be in the know what your blood pressure is. You cannot let it up to chance. You have to know what the top number is, your systolic blood pressure and your diastolic blood pressure. So if you know your blood pressure, then if it's elevated, you gotta have a plan how you're going to take care of it. How you gonna get it down? So don't let it up to chance. Don't be passive. Be intentional. Have a plan. If it's broken, have a plan to fix it. And if you have a plan, stick with the plan and follow through on the plan. So absolutely important that you do that. So when you know better, you do better. High blood pressure, get it. You know you have high blood pressure, you get the plan to get it down. And so we know stress, we talk about stress in physicians. Stress is something that is all around us. So stress leads to high blood pressure. If you're a physician, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an artist, whatever walk of life you are in, you're going to be subjected to stress. And if you are stressed, one of the things that happens is you're going to have high blood pressure. And the high blood pressure is not something to be playing with because it's going to lead to heart disease, heart attack, heart failure, stroke. Don't wait until that happens. You don't be part of the statistics. You hear all the time somebody who was really healthy, he was healthy, quote unquote, and dropped dead. Why do you think he dropped dead? Because he probably likely had high blood pressure that he ignored, and then the high blood pressure led to the heart attack or stroke and sudden death. So if you are stressed, if you're in the trenches, if you're a physician trying to make ends meet, stress because you're trying to really make the practice work, get your blood pressure checked. Get your blood pressure checked on a regular basis so that you will be able to have a plan or put a plan together that you can implement to get the blood pressure down. Guess what? If you don't take care of the blood pressure, now, if it doesn't affect your heart, if it doesn't affect your heart, if it doesn't affect your heart causing you a heart attack, if it doesn't affect your brain causing you a stroke, if it doesn't affect your kidneys causing you kidney failure, it's going to affect your sexual function. So in this case, we hear that, Kevin Samuels had some need to take the blue pill, right? And so, yes, high blood pressure is going to cause you to have erectile dysfunction. It's going to cause you to have sexual dysfunction. So you cannot ignore the problem. You have to face the problem and put the plan in place that's going to help you to take care of it. So, guys, if you cannot get it up, don't take matters into your own hands. Get help. Get a coach. Like, I know that the practice of medicine is not working for me. Look, I went and got me a coach. I'm investing in myself. So you got to invest in yourself. So if something is broken, fix it. Get a coach. That's part of the investment in yourself. When you invest in yourself, when you get a coach, the coach is going to help you to be able to put a plan together that's going to help you to take care of this. Erectile dysfunction is something that I see all the time. So how much does it cost for you to come and see me to get that evaluated? A full evaluation is probably only going to cost you $2,000. But now, here you are taking matter into your own hands. It costs you your life. What's more costly? Losing your life or spending $2,000 to come to a coach to help you manage the matter that's at hand? So, gentlemen, do not take matters into your own hands. If something is broken, don't try to fix it yourself. If you're not the expert, that's why they're experts. right? I mean, I'm not an expert in business. I go to the experts. I go to the coach. I got myself a coach. I'm part of the inner circle. Now I'm surrounded with people with knowledge, with information that will help me to get to my goal very quickly in no time. So I can start living the life that the gifts and deliver on the gifts that God has designed for me. And so do you. You should plan on doing that because we all have gifts. We all have a mission to accomplish. So your goal is to protect that mission and be able to do everything you can to execute on that mission. So I wanted to come in today, like I said, to really come in and share with you, share this bit of knowledge with you. And there's more to come, guys. I'm so excited. I have so much knowledge, so much information that I've acquired that I want to really pour into you, just like it was poured into me. Because when you know better, you do better. And I want you physicians to do better. I want you who are entrepreneurs, who are really have the gifts, a mission, a drive to be executed, to be done in the community, to add value. I want you to continue to do that. I want you to have the information to create the path to be able to deliver on that call. So that's why I'm super excited. So I am looking forward to really bring information, the resources that I have acquired to you. So stay tuned. Again, I'm Dr. Sunil Koyelis, your board certified cardiologist. I help high performing physicians not to retire broke. I empower them with strategic tools to build wealth and ultimately their legacy. Please continue to follow me at Dr. Corielis on all forms of social media. It's DrCorrielus. See you on the other side. Until next time, be well.